good day, Preston fans. Matchday report, of course, coming in with the latest about the latest Preston North End game. We played Coventry, which was a nerve-wracking game for many people, of course, and we actually won. So let's get into it straight away, shall we? I'm not going to beat around the bush, no time wasting. Let's get straight into this, shall we? Of course, we watched this game this time, so we've got a first and second half breakdown. So first half, we started a great midfield and had a booming start to the game, max intensity with a few silly mistakes. An early free kick was wasted. Coventry had two good chances back to back a bit later. The keeper almost had a red for a challenge, which gave us a free kick. And it was a horrible effort from Parrott. Another one at 39, which was floated in, not to our lads, however. A decent first half display, but still can't hit the back of the net, even though we had a few good chances. Coventry came out fast. Evans was absolutely knackered at the end of the first half, and he should have gone off at half time. Whiteman had a great chance to score, but over the bar was a ridiculous effort. Woodburn down and off, Brown on. Hopefully not mega serious that, because Woodburn was great for the time he was on the pitch, I think. Reese was on at last, as well as Alvaro. There was a shit cross at 72 after a massive chance, which really makes me contemplate, why do we cross so much when we can't even cross the ball correctly, when we can just play a simple ball on the ground. But it wasn't, I heard that, but it wasn't wasted for long, however, because it soon went 1-0 North End with Reese. At last, Reese taking advantage of a chance to score, and that'll get his confidence back up. He did well to keep advantage, and they also did well to keep out three good chances at 80. They hit the bar twice. Parrott fails a 1v1 again. Reese shot blocked at 90, which is quite unlucky. Good to have confidence back. The most nervy extra time ever, considering what happened last season at Coventry extra time. And that is now 6 clean sheets, unbeaten. Finally 3 points again. On to Birmingham. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I've written that wrong. Is that not 7?
No, it's 10.
No, not our position. I mean, is that 7 clean sheets? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 clean sheets. God damn.
Jeez.
Impressive stuff, Mr. Woodman. Sorry, it's confusing. Okay, right, matches. We need Coventry.
You forgot the Blackpool as well.
We're not doing Blackpool today. It's not. We didn't play Blackpool.
No, I meant the maps. You forgot the Blackpool map.
We're not doing that yet. Okay, sweet. So, statistics wise, we both had 13 shots with 4 on target. The possession were a 10% difference. I really don't think we used our possession. Well, we used our possession quite well, I think, because we always tried to look forward to try and play a ball forward. So yeah, it really did help us. We didn't play that many passes, and they weren't exactly accurate. We had a very similar amount of fouls. I thought it was a very scrappy game. We had 2 cards, whereas they only had the 1. We had an offside, so did they, and they had 9 corners, we had 6. So it was a very intense game, very scrappy. There's a lot going on, so I can't complain about that. It was a very entertaining match. And in terms of our lineups, we'll go to sort of score in a moment for the ratings. We started Parrott, Evans, McCann, Woodburn, Brady, Potts, Whiteman, Cunningham, Lindsay, Story. So it was very shocking for me to see Evans starting over Reese, to be honest with you. But Woodburn and McCann starting was actually definitely well needed over Brown and Johnson, because it makes all the difference in that midfield. The work rate of these two lads is ridiculous. It's impeccable. So yeah, good stuff there. Fernandez, his injuries looking like it's coming. It looks like he's getting better, because he came on as a substitution. So it won't surprise me if he's starting games again soon. And then of course Brown and Reese came on afterwards. So yeah, it was good stuff. Potts came off for Alvaro. I thought they would have taken someone else off, but
The Potts comes off for
Alvaro.
Yeah,
so I'm not massively fussed about that. I thought it was a decent choice, but with Potts and Alvaro, there's going to be a lot of competition, and Potts is probably one of our best players right now, so that's interesting to say the least. So we'll go soft score for our ratings. Mr. Woodman got an 8.1, well deserved, because he made a few good saves. Even though a few points it looked like it could actually go inside the back of the net for them. I really do think that we got lucky in a few instances, but yeah, 3 clearances, 3 saves from in the box, 3 punches. Yeah, very, very good performance all around from Woodman, I think. Cunningham had a really good chance early on, actually. I'm very surprised he actually took the chance. He did really well in his defensive role. I think he well earned that 7.4. Liam Lindsay again, probably the star man of the defence as always. Absolutely fantastic. The dude's an absolute brick wall. He's fantastic this season. I'm loving what I'm seeing from him. Story again, 7.1. I don't think he was as busy this game as he has been for the past few games, but he was still relatively busy in the second half because our second half weren't as good as our first despite scoring. So yeah, overall a decent performance from the entirety of the back line. But Whiteman borderline an 8, so he's our best player excluding the keeper. And as you can see with the heat map, this lad was all over the place. He absolutely he made those runs, he made that distance, he knew what he was doing. Whiteman had a great game. Apart from that failed shot, he could have done better there. And of course, Benjamin is the captain over Alan Brown. This needs to be a thing that's happening more often because I don't think Brown's quite earned that captaincy. Brady, always up and down that left side, good to see. Of course, trying to make his crosses. He's one of the best crossers in the league right now, but we didn't get that chance today. McCann taking on for the team with a card. He was more active around the right side, which is quite a nice little tidbit. I thought he would have been more active in the middle. But yeah, good stuff all around from McCann by the looks of things. I can't complain. Good to see him starting again. He's been freed. Woodburn didn't have as much to do this game because he came off injured in the second half, unfortunately, because he looked like he was having a good first. So that's a shame. Pottsy with a 6.8. Okay. Yeah, very very active on the right side. Didn't have much to do all game, to be honest with you. I didn't really see much coming from him. Parrott missed another 1v1. I really don't understand how Parrott failed that 1v1. That's twice he's failed a 1v1 now. Fair enough, the keeper might put him under a bit of pressure, and the keeper should have been booked for a red maybe, but hey, for a striker, he's very, very bad at scoring goals. Evans didn't do much because he got taken off eventually, but cause he didn't even run that much, to be honest. It didn't look like he covered that much ground in 66 minutes, and he was goosed. He shouldn't be starting. He's not fit enough to start yet. And of course, he came on for Evans. Reece did. Reece did well. Obviously, he scored a goal, so that's good for his confidence. Hopefully, he'll start games now. In a minute, obviously he'll start making them runs. He looked very confident in the second half after scoring. Brown for Woodburn at 57 for the injury. I think Brown overall his game, he was very quiet again as per usual for Alan Brown this season. He's not exactly been an influential player. And then Fernandez for Potts. He didn't have a massive amount to do apart from at the back of the pitch apparently, as far as I'm aware. No, not Bruno, Alvaro. So yeah, Alvaro, it's always nice to see him back on the pitch. He's a great player, but if that injury's not right, then don't rush, take time, come back when you're ready. But overall, we have a rating of 7 today, which is pretty decent. I'll take that. So our overall report for match day today was it's about time because we finally scored a goal. It only took us 7 games, but well, not 7. We scored against Luton, but a goal that's not for Puskas Award. So it's good stuff that we've scored again. Very, very good stuff. Still yet to concede. Still yet to lose. It's an all-time record for us, I think. I don't know if it's a football record, but it's definitely a record of some sort. So congratulations to the lads for that. Ryan Law and his brick wall. Good stuff. So Birmingham at the weekend. How well are we going to do against Birmingham? I don't know. I know Birmingham's just signed that Hannibal from Manchester United, and he's a maniac. That Hannibal, honestly, he came on against Liverpool like last season, and he got a red card in 5 minutes. He's a fucking maniac. So it'd be funny if he gets sent off that game, but I think that might be his first game on Saturday, so that'd be interesting to see. Regardless, yeah, thanks all. Appreciate that. Hopefully we all enjoyed.
What do you mean?
We enjoyed watching this compared to that Cardiff game, because that Cardiff performance was shocking.
What?
So yeah, cheers, thanks a lot. See you at the weekend for the Birmingham report, or anything else that I decide to push out in between. I don't know. I might get bored.